Incasio! Wait, what? Uh, So Akame Ga Kill. Akame Ga Kill is about a young boy named Tatsumi who is a fighter and sets off to the capital in order to earn his poor country money. I mean, poor village money. And he is accompanied by his childhood friends. After him and his friends are separated, he 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 finds a young girl who offers to take him in to help him with his money problems, and but he ends up uh, finding out that she tortured and killed his friends. So he ends up killing the girl and joins Night Raid. Night Raid is a group of assassins that his goal is to eliminate the brutal the brutal nobility and evilness in the corrupted government of the capital. So each member of Night Raid carries one of the Imperial arms, items created by alchemy and parts of the supernatural dangerous beast over 900 years ago. Yes, you heard alchemy. This has nothing to do with Full Metal Alchemist, and this anime had a ton of potential, but it was all over the place. But I'm going to dig a little deep into it by naming all the main characters. So, starting with the main character, Tatsumi. Tatsumi is the main protagonist. He is a swordsman from a small village. However, on his way to the capital, he becomes separated from his friends. Tatsumi is initially unaware of the type of place the capital really is, and is swindled out of all his money soon after arriving. He is taken in by and ends up protecting a girl and her family from Night Raid, assassins who target the corrupt nobility and government officials. In this case, Prime Minister Honest, who is manipulating the young emperor for him and his men's personal gains, and leaving the rest of the country in poverty and strife. He soon finds out that the girl and his family have been torturing strangers to the city and his friends among them. After learning the truth, he kills the girl and joins the Night Raid. As a main character, he got good development and was shown a lot in this anime. He bonded well with most characters, and with his strong resolve and kindness, most of the girls liked him, but he ends up dating his comrade, Mine. They did give him a lot of development, but he wasn't very established and just became a generic shonen type character. I actually liked how he communicated with Bulat, and if Bulat didn't die, I think the chemistry between Tatsumi and Night Raid member Bulat would have made Tatsumi just a more interesting character. But moving on to the real main character of this anime, which is Akame, who is the title character. So Akame is known as Akame the Demon Sword Murasame. Before joining Night Raid, she was known as the Emperor's top-ranking assassin. Akame's cold-hearted and serious demeanor stems from her training, from her brutal training the Empire forced her and her sister through after being sold by her parents. So that's a sad past. So after being tasked one mission to assassinate former General Najenda, she is convinced by her to not only spare her, but also to instead join her crusade against the Empire by becoming a member of Night Raid. So Najenda becomes the leader. Her treason sparks an intense rivalry between her fellow assassin and sibling Kurome, along with a mutual desire to be the one to end the other. Akame is often considered to be one of the strongest members of Night Raid, slaying even the strongest enemies with minimal effort. I easily find her as one of the most underdeveloped characters in this anime. She had very little to. She was very little in this anime and had very little to do with the plot, and she was irrelevant in my opinion. The only time you'd see her was when she was killing bandits and soldiers down with ease. The most relevant thing she did in this whole anime was kill her little sister, and at the end of this anime, she killed the main antagonist of this anime, as death, then taking the blame for the assault and destruction caused by Night Raid to keep Najenda's name clean. I wish I could have seen more of this character. I mean, I felt she was very underdeveloped, and her character's serious personality left as a mystery, and it would have been very interesting to see this character's backstory and life explored, showing why she was acting the way she is, why she's so strong in her brutal training. I think I would have found that very interesting. But now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she didn't get any development, but the most development was near the end, which I found that was a little too late because the anime just became a mess after that with all the killing that was done. I mean, at the end you saw her kill her little sister in Esdes, so that was the most development she had. It left the anime feeling rushed and good at the same time. Overall, I felt they should have made her more relevant and not just some cute, strong, cool girl that you can use when you can't take down the boss. But overall, Akame Ga Kill was pretty generic and deviated itself from the manga source material. It just became so predictable after all those Game of Thrones style deaths that you just weren't shocked anymore if the main character died, and if the main character didn't die, and you basically walked into the next episode expecting death, and if you didn't see the main character or any character die, you would have thought you were watching a different anime. But as an anime alone, I think it did a solid job of entertaining me. But that's what you want when you walk into and watch an anime. You want it to entertain you and hook you to draw you in and keep watching the anime. And I think this is where it turns Akame Ga Kill into a decent anime. Being generic didn't turn off this anime for me, but what did was the constant killing off of characters. Like one of the girls, for instance, Chelsea. She joined Night Raid after Bulat's death. I started to enjoy and liked where this character was going. The development was pretty interesting. However, when they killed her off in the most gruesome way possible, I won't explain that due to spoilers, but still, after that death, and the anime had more deaths like Shield and Lubok, which was anime, was it also in the manga, but even though, although this anime got predictable with all the deaths, it did a good job of entertaining me and gave me something to do for that day. So I'm definitely not recommending this anime if you're a very picky person, but if you get bored and need something entertaining, give Akame Ga Kill a try. However, this anime could have fixed its flaws if it did a better job of establishing its characters and not killing them off so quickly. Bulat, Chelsea, and Akame were easily some of my favorite characters in this anime. But overall, I give Akame Ga Kill a 6.5 out of 10. It did a good job of entertaining me, and it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad either, as I would have enjoyed the anime a little more if they established Akame a little more. She was one of my faves after all. So Akame Ga Kill, have you guys seen it, and what did you guys think of it? Comment down below in the comment section and let me know. Also, if you'd like to give a short review on it, on your thoughts of the anime, that would be good as well. But that's all I have for this anime review. There will definitely be more, so be sure to subscribe. To get caught up on all anime reviews. But that's all I have for this. But that's all I have for this anime review, and thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed anything I had to say, drop me a like, subscribe, and that would be amazing. I'm Kevin Ambrose, and talk to you guys later.